Good morning, world. I have to be on the quieter side because Addison is still sleeping in the van. I woke up in the van today because I've been staying at my friend's house, who I actually am going to start working for. She owns a vegan cafe, and I've been staying at her house, but it was just more convenient to stay down in town today because we are heading to the gym and we're going to be targeting shoulders today. And right now we're going to go to the bathroom, and it's just down the street, like 2 minutes. There's a public bathroom, and I'm not sure if this is going to be a full day of eating or I might throw in some Q&A stuff later on, but we shall see. We shall see. This is too loud for me to talk. And you're a crazy driver, woman. You're a crazy fucking driver. You're just driving so fast. Alright, so we have arrived at the little public bathroom, and I'm gonna show you exactly where we are. So there's just this tiny little building. I think it's like a bathroom because there's a park across the street, which is also the ocean, and it's so beautiful to wake up to and see this. I mean, come on, look at that beauty. Anyway, I'm going to the bathroom, and yeah, it's not the prettiest bathroom, but it'll do. Now we make the breakfast shake. It's not really a breakfast shake because we don't have a blender. But excuse me, can I have that, sir? Thank you, sir. We just put the water in the cup to approximately there. This is a great recipe, by the way. You should get a notepad and write it down. Just kidding, don't do that. Then you get the instant coffee packets. You can find these at Starbucks or a place called Safeway. As you put it in, you make sure you get everything because you don't want to miss out on any of that good stuff. And then we get the protein powder. This is chocolate Garden of Life, raw, vegan. 1 scoop. And on good days we do 2 scoops. It's a good day. And I just spilled some on the floor. Whoop. Alright, now we gonna shake it up, because that is the blender in a van. A shaker bottle. But I don't have the shaker thing in it because I don't want to. Okay, and now for the taste test. Although I know what it tastes like. Chocolate. Yeah, that's really good. Some days, when I'm lifting a little bit heavier, I will have some coconut date rolls that I'll get at the local natural food store, and I'll have some of those along with this breakfast smoothie. But they didn't have them last time I went there, so I might have a couple bananas and I will see you in the gym. Alright, is the back of the van locked? Is the back of the van locked? Okay, cool. So now you can hear my secret. So guys, I'm gonna tell you a secret before I go into the gym today, and I've only got a couple of minutes to tell you. So yesterday I was making a sandwich. It was a peanut butter sandwich with peanuts inside of it, and I decided it would be a great experiment to try and put soy sauce inside as well, because I thought I would just give it some extra flavor. So I did that, and the soy sauce dripped all the way off the sandwich and onto my pants. Those pants, the new pants that I just got. So, okay, I'm almost walking into the gym. So basically my pants smell like soy sauce, and I'm really self-conscious that once I start sweating, it's gonna smell stronger. What is the best part about living in Hawaii? The best part about living in Hawaii, I would have to say, is the weather. It's really nice to not have to worry about being super cold or like ridiculously hot. The weather is just incredible here, and I think that's definitely my favorite part, especially on the side of the island that I'm on. It's very dry. It only rains a couple of times a month, so it's really nice to be in sunshine every single day and, you know, not sweating my brains out and not freezing, because that used to impact the way that I would kind of live, honestly. I used to live in Connecticut, and it was so cold, and it would really impact my mood. I would feel slightly depressed because of the weather. I wouldn't be able to as comfortably interact with others because I was so cold all the time. Like, I almost couldn't even think straight. So yeah, the weather is definitely my favorite part of Hawaii. How did you build up the courage to drop out of school and move to Hawaii? This is an interesting question, and it's definitely a frequently asked question. And I have to say that it just got to the point where staying in my comfort zone, like we like to call it our comfort zone, but in reality, is it really that comfortable? That's just what I started to question, that, you know, I call it my comfort zone because I'm not like going out on a limb and trying something new and doing what I really want to do, but it's not comfortable. I was unhappy, and once I realized that I wasn't truly happy staying where I was, and although it felt safer, it wasn't really safe because I was unhealthy and unhappy, like mentally and physically. I wasn't living at the highest level that I knew that I could. So I would say that's what, you know, builds up the courage inside me, is just knowing that I could do better and knowing that it would be more comfortable being happy physically and mentally. So I went for it. And as far as dropping out of school goes, it was really the same thing. Once I became comfortable with the possibility that my parents would completely disown me or that I would be shunned from my family, once I became okay with that and realized that my happiness and my health was more important than what my family thought of me, and more important than even my relationship with them. That is when everything fell into place, and that's when I finally took a step forward and dropped out of school once I became okay with that. Because when I was constantly worrying, like, what are they gonna think? I wish we could just compromise. I wish they would be okay with it and approve of what I want to do. When I was worrying about all of that, it was holding me back, and I had to just let go of fears and let go of worries. And I think anyone can do that. I think you have to be really confident and value your happiness more than anything. Is it expensive to live in Hawaii? Now, the answer to this question really depends on what you want personally. If you want to work on a farm and you want to work there in exchange for living there and in exchange for food, staying in Hawaii can be incredibly cheap. If you're hitchhiking and if your food and your home is provided for, it can be so cheap. Like, you practically don't need any money at all. But if you're looking to get an apartment and you're looking to get a car and you need car insurance, you know, however much your rent is a month, the things are gonna add up one at a time. And especially if you like to go out for dinner and you like to spend quite a bit of money on food, everything's gonna start adding up. So it really depends on what you want, what you value in life. And I have kind of been playing around with this myself. What is more important to me, living in a van and traveling around, or is it more important to have a refrigerator and to have food like fresh fruits and vegetables that I can eat because I value my health? So that's something I've been playing around with. I've gone from, you know, one end of the spectrum and I'm slowly moving towards the other end of the spectrum, having more obligations, more responsibilities, and more things to pay for. So it all depends. I would say it can be anywhere from free to live in Hawaii, or let's see, anywhere to $2,000 a month, depending on what you're looking for, depending if you want a roommate, if you want your own room, a studio, how nice of a place, where you want it to be located. So it really depends on quite a few things. How long do you want to live in Hawaii for? So I plan to hike the Appalachian Trail next summer in 2017. So I'm gonna be here for at least a year. That's what I plan on. And I could come back after the trail, or I could travel around the world, or I could go somewhere else. I'm not really sure. This place definitely has a special part of my heart consumed, and I love it here so much. So I could easily see myself staying here for a longer period of time or coming back in the future. I'm not really sure how I feel about settling down right now. There are so many places that I want to see, and yeah, I'm kind of just gonna take it as it comes. I don't really have any set plans aside for the fact that I do plan on being here for the next year or so. So I have some really exciting news to share with you today, and that is that the Raw Alignment apparel is finally available on my website. And the options are fairly limited right now. I mean, there are, I think, 5 options or so, and multiple different colors, all different sizes. But it's just the Raw Alignment logo on the front, which is really exciting. They look really awesome, and it's all American apparel clothing. So they're really well made, they're really comfortable, and just great clothing in general. So in the future, I do plan on getting hopefully some of my artwork on the front of the t-shirts, and having different options available, like crop tops, different styled shirts, maybe some sweatshirts. And I really just want to play around with different images on the front that I have created myself. But for now, it's the Raw Alignment logo, and they look really awesome, they're really comfortable, and I just wanted to let you know that they're available now. So I'm gonna put the link to the options so you can browse through them down in the description below. And yeah, let me know what you think. I would love some feedback, and if you do purchase them, I would love for you to take a photo of yourself in them so others can see what they look like. And I might even feature you on my page. I'm thinking about making some sort of a collage once some more people send me photos of themselves wearing the raw alignment shirts. So we'll see. I'm really excited. I can't believe that I finally got it out. So yeah, you can tell I'm kind of like overwhelmed right now. I don't even know what to say about it really. So I ordered a few of them, and when my big box comes, I will be trying them on so you can get a better feel for what sizes fit like, and yeah, I'll show you in the future video. But I just want to let you know, you can order if you want to now, or you can wait to see when I get my box of clothing. I will show you the items in person on a video, so you might like that better. You might want to wait for that, or you might be really impatient like I was and just go for it and order them. So yeah, raw alignment clothing now available.